Blue Table fans, I'm here with Colton.
Hey.
Kablam! It's going to be red versus blue.
Got the shirt.
This was the closest thing to a red shirt that I had. My then fiance saw this shirt on a rack at a shop and was like, "Who would wear such a thing?" And I was like, "Yep, gonna buy it." Bought myself a Rick and Morty shirt too. So anyway, I'm here with Colton. He plays Ultramarines, among other. What else do you play?
Actually, I'm an exclusive Ultramarine player.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, you must be in heaven right now.
Yeah, with the new Codex release, I have the special edition. The supplement.
Here's that guy!
Yeah,
I'm always like, who's buying these?
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah. I could drop $250 for the whole special thing, but...
Oh, you wanted to, though.
I wanted to.
You would have done it.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'd have had the money.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Well,
are those sold out? Can you still get them?
you can't get these. They were sold out within a few hours.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
What?
So I was,
All
as soon as
right.
they came up, and thankfully though, people got up early to go buy them from the UK because they thought it would just be one release. No, they were smart enough now, so they only have a certain amount they sold to the UK, and then when the US time opened up for release, they came back into stock because for the US market. So they're really starting to break up stock like that.
But now you can't get
Now
that
you can't get it.
$250. Yeah, and it came with like coins and stuff, right?
Yeah, the objective markers were really something else, but yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, well, listen, let's take a look at your army. All right, give me the tour, Colton.
All right, so the tour is we have 3 scout squads, and then they're all going to be the bolt guns, except for the sergeants have storm bolters. These are 2 Whirlwind Scorpiuses. They're a Forge World model. I really love them, and with the new Codex release, they're going to be a special little stratagem you're going to get to see. They're an indirect fire, and so that's kind of
a
the
stratagem for whirlwinds.
Yeah, it's got the Whirlwind keyword, so do those.
Does the Scorpius do something different than the regular whirlwind?
It hits harder and some more shots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and you're playing that version of them.
Yeah, that's what this model is the Whirlwind Scorpius.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of such a thing.
Yeah, so they cost more than twice as much, but they do more than twice the work.
Wow.
In terms of points.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because a whirlwind's like, what, 75 points now?
Yeah, they really dropped the points on them.
Yeah. But a Scorpius is 150. Something like that.
212.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
they're taking up
I
a
look
big
forward
chunk
to
of the
blowing
points.
those up with my
For
fusion
sure.
blasters.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then we have a Primaris Lieutenant. He's going to be, with the new Codex, you can now give additional Warlord traits to other characters for 1 CP. So he's going to be the... he's got the Emperor's Sword Relic, and then he's got the Warlord trait that gives him a +1 attack and +1 strength on the charge.
Wow. Okay. So he's a brute.
Yeah, so he's going to be doing lots of attacks. This is Marneus Calgar. He's now the only version of him you can take. Now that they released the Codex, they didn't include the old Index version, so you can only take the Primaris version of Marneus Calgar. So here he is. He's a great model, actually. For 200 points, he's better than half a Gilliman, so
Okay.
he's good. And then this is a 6-man squad of aggressors. They're the Boltstorm Gauntlet, so it's kind of WYSIWYG, exactly what you see. They're modeled in different bases on the little rings in case I need to combat squad them out, but I shouldn't have to for this game.
So hold on.
Yeah.
When would you do that? If you were in like at a tournament?
Yeah, so I'm building a list with 2 of those executioners. They can only hold 3 aggressors.
I see.
And so if I'm playing a list that can shoot the aggressors down early, I combat squad before the game starts and transport
Get
both
him in
of them.
those. Okay. Nice.
And then...
Oh, by the way, for those of you new to this, a combat squad means you're taking a squad and before the game you're splitting it into 2 squads. Okay, go ahead. What's next?
Then these are another Forge World model. These are called Rapier Quad Mortar Cannons. So they're 4d3 shots apiece, also indirect fire, strength 5, no AP, and then 1 damage. But with the new combat doctrines, Devastator Doctrine is heavy weapons on turn 1 get -1 AP. So these were 0, but they're going to be 1 for round 1.
Okay.
If I keep it like that.
What's the range on them?
60 inches.
60?
Yeah, they really reach out there. And then
Nice.
the Scorpius is 48.
Wow, okay. That's rough. All right, I'm ready.
All right, and then we have a Hellblaster squad.
Okay.
Another cool Codex trick is sergeants can be given what's called special issue war gear. So this sergeant has been paid 1 CP to give him a master crafted weapon. So all of his damage is going to be +1. I don't have to supercharge or anything. So it's going to be, instead of 1 damage and then 2 if I supercharge. It's going to be 2 damage and then 3 if I supercharge.
That's a lot.
Just for that model.
Okay,
So it's a lot of extra output. Then this is a Stern Guard veteran squad. They're all going to be equipped with the special issue bolters. And so the stratagem for that is 1 CP, they get +1 to their wound rolls.
Okay, great. That's awesome. So this is what a 1,500 point Ultramarines army looks like. And really, if I may, about a third of the army is just sitting here in these 2 guys.
Yep.
Like that's like 400 and some odd.
And this
the
is 220.
aggressors. Yeah. So
And that's where the
rest
expenses
just
are paid.
kind of, I don't know, fits in there, I guess. That's awesome. All right, thanks, Colton. All right, and over on the Tau side, I'm playing my regular Ghost in the Shell list, brought to you by Microsoft Excel. So I've got 2 Cold Star commanders. They each have quad fusion blasters. Yeah, I know that's not what's on them, but it's a friendly game, so we're allowing it. These guys have cyclic ion rakers, which are kind of like plasma guns with double fusions up top. These are ghost keels. And they have some defenses against shooting, which hopefully will help them. -1 and then another -1 for the stealth drones. There's conditions on that, of course. And then a Riptide with, again, the big fusion and fusions up top. So a lot of fusions in this list. This is the list I take against my son's Death Guard, where I absolutely have to kill both Demon Princes on the first turn, or it's just all over with. And then some Breachers, 3 units of 5, and a Cadre Fireblade with a marker light. And I think he gives bonuses to these guys if they're nearby. These are just goon squads out to, you know, create problems of themselves. Now, if I were to redo my list, and I probably will after this, I'm going to drop something up here and then add just a ton of fire. Add like 40, 50 fire warriors and just have them around to take objectives and stuff like that. That's really where this list is weak. I rely on shooting things off the board, and I have a feeling that, that I'm possibly a little outgunned. But it's a tough call. My, what are they called? Ghost keels clock in at 187. So, you know, they're some bad boys. Same with the commanders. All right, well, let's get to it. All right, guys, we're about to set up, and Colton is going to tell you what it's all about.
All right, so we're going to be playing an ITC mission. That's the independent tournament circuit. It's kind of the competitive way to play. We're going to be playing Scenario 5, which is called... Precious Cargo. So basically there's going to be 4 objectives, and then once we choose deployment, you get to pick one of your objectives, move it 6 inches, and that's your priority objective, and it's worth a bonus point if your enemy holds it. They're going to score a lot of extra points if they take your priority objective. And then we need to roll off for which deployment style we're going to do, so we can just do that right now.
All right, let's have it. Do I roll too?
Yeah, we're each going to roll, and then whoever rolls higher is going to then...
Oh, Pics.
So you get... it's roll. So you're going to roll it again.
Oh, my excuse.
So we're going to be the 3rd deployment style.
Okay.
Which is search and destroy. It's going to be the corners. So 15 in and 27 up. So I'll measure that out real quick.
All right, so search and destroy is like old table quarters, with the exception that you can't be within 9 inches of the middle, which I think was the old table quarters thing too. Well, back in 4th edition, there was a mission, I can't remember what it was called, but the basic game was played in deployments in the corners. Okay. And then you would just have to kind of swing around into the empty areas. Anyway, so mine is this quarter, and the reason I picked that is this is, if you get to move your objective, I'm just going to get this objective like as hidden as possible. Sure. So I can have things on it without getting them completely shot up immediately. Okay, go ahead. What's next?
Okay, so because you chose where you wanted on the deployment, I'm going to get to drop my first model. Then we're going to alternate dropping.
Okay.
Whoever finishes first is going to get a +1 to their roll for who goes first.
Oh, I wonder who that's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 deployables. How many do you have?
First. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
okay,
it'll
great.
be you.
Interesting. All right, sounds good. Oh, and the objectives are in the corners. So this thing here, I have these cool things that got painted up. Little gothic, like, I don't know, power relay stations and stuff like that. And then here's this one. Okay, go ahead. So you've dropped something first, right?
Okay.
Do you move the objective now or later?
Now.
Oh,
so you can
okay.
Move it, but
So,
it doesn't like really matter. But technically, this is when you move it.
okay, sounds good.
My first drop.
Oh, so you made your priority objective the one that wasn't in your deployment zone.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. It's just kind
Right,
of
it could
usually that's what
just,
people
you
pick.
just pick one.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you pick one that was outside your deployment zone then?
Because I have all my scouts can infiltrate, and so they can drop anyone on the board that's 9 inches outside your deployment.
Right.
So I can drop behind this rock outside line of sight, and still be able to control 2 objectives now instead of you being on just one.
I see.
Because I'm going to be winning on hold more unless you get to that one kind of thing.
Right. All right, interesting.
So there's my first drop. So now you get to drop one.
Oh, now I put one down. Okay, well, this ought to be fun. All right, well, I think I'm just going to be right out in the open. Put my guy right here. A couple of stealth drones floating behind. First ghost heel is down. Your turn. You know, we're going to come back after deployment and let you know how it went. All right, we've deployed. Me in this corner, him in that corner, and now we drink. Go.
So the game plan so far is I've kind of taken up as much board control as I can to start with. So I've got a scout squad on each of the deployment, on each of the objectives outside my deployment zone. I've got my stern guard out up front. They're going to kind of try to come and move up with these scouts in case he pulls his fire warriors over here. Then they'll have enough firepower. I've got these scouts spread out to try to take up some of this board space so that his Coulthard commanders can't just jump on top of my characters right away, because that would really hurt my shooting. I've got all of my shooting is within both the reroll to hits and the reroll to wounds of rerolls of 1 in the aura, and so we'll be at max firing efficiency for the game to start.
I'm totally confused by that. Who's giving them that?
Okay, so Marneus Calgar has an aura
I see.
within 6 inches. Any unit that's in that, they get to reroll all failed hits. The new codex release, it used to be all failed hits, but the codex made it so it's all failed hits. So basically if you had negative modifiers, I previously couldn't reroll those.
I see.
But now you can.
Okay.
It just made it a lot simpler because the
Nice.
modifiers are making things crazy. The lieutenant has rerolls of 1 to the wound rolls.
I see.
So basically Calgar will give you all hits.
Does that affect the tanks as well?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So this is like a fire base, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
And literally, I set up this board and gave you the corner that would have like this giant
Platform.
Yes,
Yeah, because
that's fantastic.
these guys are all on or within terrain,
Yeah.
and so they have the +1 to cover.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's gonna help you a lot, because over here I have my cover built in. The ghost keels, I love them because over 6 inches, their ghost keel suit is -1 to hit. The stealth drones give them another -1 to hit, and which stacks. So, and then plus, of course, all the drones means they're tough to root out, and they can be right out in the open, basically. But this is a crazy amount of dice. But what I found is you can't sneak around and just be like, then you're just dying a little bit as you're trying to get into this perfect position. And quite frankly, I'm going to have to go right into the teeth of it and just see if I can cripple the fire base enough to make it worthwhile, while at the same time dealing with these little mini battles. This is going to be an interesting game. Yeah. Really, the fire warriors versus the scouts. But spoiler alert, Colton's right. I am going to divert resources over there just to blow them off of that, and hopefully discourage those stern guard as well. One of those commanders can easily just mop that up. But geez, will I survive one turn is the big question. So let's roll. All right, we're rolling for option to go first, or is it you have to go first?
You just choose if you win.
Because, by the way, I haven't played in a while, and I don't even know what's what. So that's what's nice about having Colton around. 5. Oh, brutal.
So
that's
we tied,
a tie.
So we reroll.
Okay, here we go. 2. By the way, called it. And 5. Nope, but it's enough. I'm definitely going to take the first turn.
Okay, so
I can't wait around to
I get
get
a chance
blown
to
up.
seize. So on a 6,
Oh, do you?
I'll just take it from you. But it's 16% chance.
1.
Here we go. No, he called it again. What is that?
Is it a 1? Is that a 1?
That's a 1. Yep.
Okay, because on a lot of these, the cool thing is the 6.
Yeah. Instead of skulls means I'm dying.
Okay, brutal. Nice. Wow, I called both of those.
2 in a row.
That's terrible. That's quantum reality manipulation, I guess.
So you'll get
Which really is unfair in a way. I should really stop calling the dice rolls.
Just start saying 6s. That works.
Well, I need something to make up for my incredible lack of skill. All right, we're going to do movement off camera. What were you going to say?
We just need to pick secondaries for our mission.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so we'll go over that right now.
So hold on a second. When do you get your points?
So you score points.
Like, how do you do it?
At the end of your turn, and then at the end of the round, you score points. So
Round means top, bottom.
Yeah. That's exactly
Okay.
right. So there's a hold and a kill that you score on your turn. That doesn't matter what I do. So if you kill a unit, you're going to score a point. If you hold an objective at the end of your turn, you're going to get a point.
Okay.
If you kill more than me, so that's why it's got to be after my turn as well.
Right.
You're going to score another point. If you hold more than me, you're going to get
More units.
Correct.
More objectives.
Yeah, not models. And it's just whole
More.
units.
Okay.
And then
this is brutal.
And then the bonus point is if you control my priority objective.
Which is this for you.
Yeah.
And for me, and you moved it, so it's kind of to the side of this rock. It's sneaking, right? And then I've got this little weird antenna thing. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
What's
so
next?
They call it on top. So basically, you can score a max of 5 points up top. And then your secondaries are what we're going to choose right now. And then those
This is so complicated.
These are points you score. They
love
just
it.
accumulate through the game.
Okay.
And we can go through the list and we'll pick them.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Okay,
hold on.
yeah.
Let me stop. Hold on.
All
All right, guys. I just finished my movement phase. I've got 2 5-man units of breachers there. I moved the breachers up here. It's still my movement phase. I'm going to move the Cadre Fireblade up. I forgot him. He's going to... So now it's shooting phase. During the movement phase, I'm going to use his Nova reactor, which gives him a mortal wound. And we got, by the way, my secondary objectives, I'm getting points for killing the aggressors from Gangbuster. If I kill 2 units a turn, I get Butcher's Bill, a point from that. And old school is Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, Last and First Blood, with some modifications. This is all new to me. I've never played it. This is my first ITC game, quote unquote. So let's roll it. Going to go ahead and start in on these aggressors here with this Ghost Keel. And Cyclic Ion Blast. I'm shooting all his weapons at it. And I'm going to overcharge the Ion Raker. 24-inch range, heavy 6. If you roll 1 or more hit rolls of 1, the bear suffers a mortal wound after all his weapons have been resolved. So here it comes. Assault. Heavy 6. I'm at -1 for shooting this then?
Yep.
Right? So I'm going to need 5s. Here they come. And that's 1 hit. That is not very good. There were no 1s though, so that's really nice. And it's strength 8, D3 wounds.
Okay, so toughness 5, so you're 3 ups.
Nothing. All right. And then I'm going to do the 2 fusion blasters up top. They're assault, so I need 4s to hit with those, and I get 1. And it's strength 8. Yep, that's right.
3s again.
No wound. That really sucks. Okay, next guy. Again, I'm going to overcharge the thing. 6 shots. This is a Cyclic Ion Raker. Heavy 6. I need 5s, again, because it's heavy. So no wounds yet. Wow, that's amazing. And no wounds. That is just great. That is heaven sent. Looking for 3 ups. So 2 wounding hits.
What's the armor penetration?
Well, we're about to find out because they have something special. They've got targeting systems, so it's an extra -1. So -2 is the AP. D3 damage.
So the aggressors have a base 3-up save. They are in cover, so it would be a 2 and then -2, so we're looking at 4 ups for 2 rolls.
Yup. Oh, you need your dice.
Yep. So here comes the armor save. Got a 4, so that's a save and a 5.
Okay,
so we
so I
saved
did
them.
nothing. Okay, this ghost keel still. Looking for, this is the fusions. That's 2 hits. Nice. Fantastic. Looking for 3s to wound. No wounds. Oh. Next ghost keel. Cyclic Ion Raker, 6 shots, looking for 5s to hit. No 1s, and look at all them hits.
Yeah,
that
pretty
is
good.
Tremendous. Looking for 3s to wound. Whoa, okay, 2 wounding hits, and it's -2.
Okay, here comes the armor save. Oh, so 1 goes through now.
All right, great. So it looks like I'm going to do a wound. It is D3 wounds.
All right, so then roll a dice for that.
If you roll 1 or more, yep, here you go. I've been lucky not to get wounded. Just 1 wound.
Okay, so 1 wound.
I've done 1 wound.
The aggressors with the new codex got bumped up from 2 wounds to 3 wounds, and so we'll have this back aggressor. He's going to have 2 wounds left. So
okay, great. All right, and I'm going to use a stratagem.
Okay.
So focused fire is use a stratagem after a unit from your army inflicts an unsaved wound on an enemy unit in the shooting phase. You can add 1 to wound rolls for any other Tau Sept units from your army that target the same unit.
Holy cow.
So that'll help, but that is 3 command points. So next ghost keel. Was I on the third one already?
One. Yeah.
That was, okay, so I just have the Riptide. All right, and I've got an overcharge, so let's do that. And for the, hold on, it's Nova Charge. It changes the ion accelerator to 6 instead of heavy D6. That's the advantage.
Wow.
So I'm looking for 5s for that one. And because it is heavy, and then this is the same thing, rolls of 1, any... Oh, and there's 1. So he takes a wound, and you get a point, by the way, from me.
Kingslayer.
So, but I only hit 1 time. It's strength 9, so still looking for 3s. But I get +1 to my wound. So good. I needed that, actually.
Okay, and then that armor penetration on that is?
-4.
Oh!
It's normally -3, but I've got advanced targeting system. I put the same thing on all of them to keep track of it. Yep, that's right.
All right, so we
it's
would
-4.
We usually wouldn't get a roll, but because we're in cover, we're looking for a 6. So here it comes, and that's a 1.
Wounds is 3.
Wounds is
3. You
3?
actually get a re-roll for that.
Okay.
House rules are only rolls that count are flat on the table.
Roger. Okay, so
everything else is cocked, re-rolled.
All right, we'll try that again, and
Still
it is a 4. Still didn't do it.
Yay!
Flat
I get some
3.
wounds.
So he had taken 1, but he's going to get bumped off, and there's a model lost.
All right, here comes the fusions.
Okay.
And that's 1 hit. And strength 8 or whatever. That's a wound.
Mm-hmm. AP
and
4 again?
Yep, it's 1 higher, so it's -5.
Oh, so I didn't even get a save.
That's none. Damage is D6. Come on, 6.
Man.
I totally deserve this. 5, I'll take it.
Okay, so because it's only 1 dice, it still can only go to 1 model, but that just straight scoops another 1.
Okay, cool. And my guy's taken 2 wounds now, by the way. And let's do my commander. He's very simple. He just has 4 fusions.
Same target?
Yeah, same target.
All right.
I'm focusing down.
Okay.
I gotta get rid of those guys. Okay, and he has a 2-up to hit, and it's an assault weapon. So here it comes.
Cool.
And there you go. That's all hits. And I'm
Strength
looking for
on it.
3s.
Okay.
It's strength 8, but I get +1 because of the objective.
So that's
or the
2.
stratagem. Yep, 4 wounding hits on those guys.
Okay, AP.
-5. It's normally -4, but advanced targeting
Okay,
system
so
makes
no
it
save.
-5.
Damage.
Yeah, it's D6 each.
Holy cow. Alright, so basically, on 2 of these dice, or 3 of these dice, he has to roll less than 3. So
I should
basically 3
roll
ones.
one at a time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to scoop whole models.
Yeah, because I've only got 3 models left.
Okay.
And so let's see how we do.
Here it comes.
So
1 wound.
So you've got 2 wounds left.
Okay.
So that finishes a model.
Right.
So we'll just pull him.
All right, I deserve 2 more guys dying here.
There's another one.
And another one.
And there's the unit. All right, so
you
there's
go.
first blood. And my aggressors,
Yes!
220 points are gone.
Fantastic. That is awesome. How exciting!
We'll just knock them off.
And it only took my entire army shooting him.
Yeah, that's quite a big firewall.
That's how it goes. Like, you have to just do it. So, but there's one guy left, right? Is that what's happening? You just made it sound like the entire unit had died.
Oh, shoot. There was one left.
Okay, great.
My bad.
Okay, so the commander here is shooting at those scouts. We've put a timer instead of a chess clock, and I've got plenty of time left. I actually did my whole first turn in 15 minutes, which is pretty good.
That is good.
But to do 6 rounds, we're going to have to do 15 minutes average. But of course, when I only have 1 fire warrior left on the board, my turns will go pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes. 4 fusions on the scouts. Looking for 2s. Oh! Okay, 2 misses and 2 wounds. So minus whatever. I don't think they have cover or anything. So that
No, they don't. So it's base
2
4
dead guys,
save.
right?
Yeah, it's -3.
Okay.
Yeah, so then just
minus
2
4.
dead guys. Oh, minus 4.
Minus 5 targeting system.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so we'll just pull 2 of these beauties. This guy jumped up top and just rained down fire.
Yeah, and my warlord has the vectored thrusters.
Okay.
Special war gear thing. What is that called?
That's the
again?
warlord.
Yeah. And
The
it gives
relic.
him 6-inch movement after shooting.
Okay.
So I'm just going to slide him back here.
Very nice.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, so we just finished Ultramarines movement phase for the first go. The big things that happened are this scout squad shifted just ever so slightly to get out of line of sight of this farthest most left ghost keel. We're going to try to charge. It's going to be an 11-inch charge, so odds are pretty low. But just kind of trying to find those little things that can give us the edge. They are going to be within range of some of these shield drones to help knock those off. Everything within the auras have stayed still just to maximize their output. So that's nothing happened there. The stern guard moved up from where they're at, so they're all got on with cover, you know, because they need all the help they can get against not getting a save anyway. But they are within range to double fire with the rapid fire on those guys. The scouts here, they're a little afraid of the commander, so they slid off, so they stayed within 3. They have objective secured, so they're still controlling the objective. And they just kind of lined back so that they can see, if you can see underneath, they can see the fire blade still.
And you don't make like morale checks or anything, right?
So an Ultramarines sergeant is 8 morale, and then an Ultramarine makes him a 9. So I have to lose more than 3 on a 5-man before I have to worry about 6s.
And then you have they shall know no fear.
So I roll 6 twice. So it's a 1 in 36 chance of it.
Right, there's no way.
Yeah,
all right,
pretty
interesting. Cool. I love it. Love the new system.
Oh, I actually do owe you a morale phase for here, though.
Oh, yeah. He could theoretically run away, right?
Yes, he absolutely could.
Oh, that would be moral. I declare moral victory if this guy runs
All right.
away.
So
Plus 100
So 9
points.
is minus 5 guys. So what's that? I gotta roll. If I roll a 5 or a 6, he runs away.
Okay, cool.
Oh, baby.
I love that.
Put that on the camera here.
No!
Okay, so he's safe.
He's like, yeah, I don't have much to live for anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all the movements. We're gonna go right on through psychic phase. I didn't bring a psyker, so we don't need to worry about it. I figured, if neither side gets it, then we're just moving quick. So
Okay.
we'll go on the shooting phase.
I'm ready.
Okay, so in the shooting phase, with the new codex, there's the combat doctrines that are out. So turn 1, we're in what's called the Devastator doctrine. So that means all heavy weapons are an additional -1 for their armor penetration. So that's why you're going to see the Scorpiuses, they're going to be at -3. The Rapier is going to be at -1 for their indirect fire. But I got a little trick for the direct fire that we might do. We'll see. And then these are the rapid fire versions, so they're not going to get benefit from it. Basically these 4 models are the only ones that can benefit from the Devastator doctrine. So
An extra -1 to AP.
Correct.
Okay, and that automatically happens on the first turn now?
Yeah, it just happens. On turn 2, I can decide
For
either
any Space Marines or just Ultramarines?
any Adeptus Astartes.
Okay,
So even
that means Space Marines.
that means Space Marines.
All right, great.
You have to be a pure army, a pure Space Marines army, in order to get it.
Oh, you couldn't have allies then?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So Games
Nice.
Workshop came up with a creative way to incentivize a pure Space Marine army, but without penalizing you for not doing it.
Right. No, that's really smart. I like that.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're putting out.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm
we're going to
ready.
start with these scouts, and they're going to shoot those guys.
Okay, great.
So the sergeants, let's check total range. Yeah, so you're within half range on everything. So these two guys have bolters, so there's 4 shots out of them, and then the sergeant.
I need to do something right now.
For sure. The face where they're shooting.
There we go. You may proceed now.
So there's 4 shots out of the non-sergeant, and the sergeant, because he's got a storm bolter, he's got 4 shots. So we're looking at 8 shots.
Yeah. More rolling, Colton.
6. 8. There's no rerolls.
Oh God, so much rolling.
Looking for 3s.
Here we go.
So we'll say that's a cocked dice.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a 1 and a 2 that failed. So that's not bad. 6 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3.
3.
Okay,
Yes.
so look at 3s again. Well, that's not bad. So 2, 4, 5 armor saves. There's no armor penetration on these shots.
Okay. And I need 4s. You said 5, yes. 2 guys die.
Not bad. Scouts are passing on the wounds. All right, so we'll go to the stern guard. Same target.
Okay.
The stern guard are rapid fire 1. So there's 10 shots out of the squad.
Right.
So there's 4, 8.
And they get some kind of bonus for being close.
10. So if a Space Marine doesn't
10
move,
inches.
So it's always going to be half range of a bolt weapon.
Okay.
On a rapid fire, they'll get twice as many shots.
So that's 12 inches.
It will be 12, but they're a special issue bolter, so it's actually a 30-inch range, so it will be 15. Okay. These guys were 12. These guys are 15.
Got it.
And if you don't move, you always get a rapid fire twice.
Okay, got it.
So that's what. So they're 10. These guys looking for 3s.
It's fantastic. So 2 shots per guy.
Correct.
What it is.
So 5, 6. 3s again. So
Whoa.
2,
5 again.
4, 5.
Hey, what do you know? I have just the right amount of dice ready.
Special issue bolters are minus 2 to your HP.
Okay, so I'm looking for 6s. Oh, 2.
Pretty good.
But they killed them all anyway. This guy was like, "Men, run around the corner and shoot them." But we're such short range. By the way, my Tau Sept has a genetic flaw where they stutter. We're gonna kill you. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we'll move.
having fun.
We'll move over to this scout squad. We're gonna shoot this Riptide's shield drones with the bolters.
Okay.
So they're inside the aura, so we're actually going to get rerolls to both hits and wounds.
Okay, got it.
You're outside of 12, but we didn't move, so that was why we're going to get a rapid fire anyway.
Okay.
So we're looking at 10 shots, looking for 3s, because you're not -1 to hit, are you? Or,
No, there's no things for the shield.
looking for 3s, rerolling fails. So 1, 2, 3 failed, but we'll reroll those.
This is for Marnius.
All right. Yeah. And so now, strength 4, toughness 4 in a drone.
Yep.
So we're looking for 4s, and the lieutenant gives us rerolls of 1s.
Okay, great.
So there's a pair of 1s, and then there's just a bunch of failures that don't
Wow,
get a save.
2s and 3s, man.
So there's looking for 4s. So we picked up another one. So 3 on the drones with no save.
Okay. No modifier means they need 4s. Oh, and look at that.
Those are shield drones, all right?
Yeah, they would
You
have
should
not
have
been
feel no
modified.
pain.
Oh, do I?
On a shield
I
drone?
don't think they have that.
Oh, okay.
I think they just get a 4-up. I guess. Do they even call it an invuln save?
They do.
Invulnerable save
It's an
anymore?
invulnerable save.
Here you go. Tactical drones. Shield generator, 4+ invulnerable. In addition, roll a d6 each time a drone with this ability loses wound. On a 5-up, does not lose the wound. Here we go. In order. Dead, dead, not dead. Doesn't matter. Okay, so they've been killed. Okay.
Well
Did you
done,
take
Scouts.
old school as your thing?
I did not.
Did
It's a
Okay.
shame. But I took Butcher's Bill, so there's 2.
Oh, and I didn't get it because I didn't kill that one guy. Brutal. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so now that the... Yeah, we'll move on to the aggressor because the taking wounds is within a 3 inches. And so I need to kill the drones that are on this closest ghost keel or else Riptide can still pass off wounds.
Yes, that's right.
And so this aggressor is going to shoot at those drones. Now the aggressor hasn't moved, and so he's going to be able to shoot twice. So a single aggressor has 6 shots and then D6 extra grenade shots. That the rest of the profile is all the same. So
Okay.
that's the thing to... So he's going to get an extra 4 shots. So he's shooting 10 times. He needs 3s. And it's at these...
What? He's shooting these
Correct.
stealth drones?
Yep.
Because this is a unit right here.
Yep. Are those -1 to hit?
I don't know.
Okay.
Does their field affect them as well? Yep, it does.
All right, so
-1.
we need 4s, and Cargill will give us rerolls to all of it. 2, 3, 4. That's not bad to start with. Just over half. All right, the rerolls. Picked up an extra 2. Can't complain. All right, so it's strength 4 and your toughness 4, so we need 4s, and the lieutenant will give us rerolls of 1s. Those are fails. No 1s, but we did roll plenty good. So 2, 4, 6, but no AP.
All right, stealth drones need 4-ups. Yep. And here they come. Whoa, look at that!
Good.
So many saves! One guy dies.
Oh, you
and
got
I'm going to
field-
choose this one.
Oh, stealth drones don't have fingerprint. Okay.
No. They definitely don't have that nonsense.
All right.
Wow! Go rocket stealth drones.
I'm gonna pick up stuff.
Okay, what's next?
So we're going to move on to Calgar. He's got a 24-inch range with a Gauntlets of Ultramar. He's going to try to finish off that squad of stealth. So he would be 2 to hit, but 3s because of the -1. We'll face him towards the
Please. What's he shooting?
foe. He's shooting that last stealth drone.
Really? Okay,
Yep.
sounds good. You got to get rid of those drones.
Looking for 3s. All right, good stuff. So it's strength 4, toughness 4, so still 4s with the reroll of 1s. There's a skull. Back in skull.
Wow.
All right, so 3. This is at -1 AP though.
Okay, looking for 5s. No, he's quite dead with a
Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Sounds good. Okay, so this
I'll insert the CGI flames later.
is, so this is critical because now the Riptide's opened up to direct shots. So we're gonna go on to our Hellblasters here, and they're gonna all go hot. So what that means is on a wound roll of, or on a hit roll of 1, they're going to just, the model's gonna die after the rest of it gets resolved. But thankfully I'm with an aura, so I have to roll a 1 into a 1. So it's a low chance, but still definitely possible. I'm gonna roll.
There's only one problem with that plan. This guy's facing the wrong direction. Okay, you can shoot now.
And then I'm gonna roll the Sergeant's dice as a different color because he has a specialist war gear that's his damage is gonna be a 3 instead of a 2.
Okay.
So it's just different dice so we know which one's his.
I'm ready.
Alright, so 2,
I gotta tell you, I'm really not worried about this.
10. Alright.
The Riptide.
So there's no minus to hit on the Riptide, right?
Riptide. Yes.
Okay, looking for 3s.
Toughness 7, 2-up save.
Alright, so we actually rolled 2 1s, so thankfully we have the rerolls, or else 2 guys would be dead right
Okay.
now. Here it comes. Alright, so
Ooh, wow, and that was a lot of conversions.
all hits.
Yeah, I think you got all hits.
So
Very nice.
this is going to be strength 8, toughness
7.
7. So looking for 3s, re-rolling the 1s.
Nice.
So there's 1 1.
Does he convert? He
It does. So we got 3 failed to wound,
Nice.
and both of those fails were actually the sergeants.
Nice.
This might be
'Cause
worth
he
a
got
C-
an extra wound.
Yeah, this might be worth a CP reroll because these are 3 damage apiece. What's
Yeah,
your
you
armor
need
save?
it. 2.
2. Oh man. Oh.
Do it.
Okay,
What else
yeah.
are you using them for?
All right, so we are going to CP
Can you
reroll
use the same stratagem like over and over again?
this, in the same, not in the same phase.
Okay.
So basically, this is the only chance I'll get to reroll a shot in the shooting phase.
Right, but this is it.
This could definitely be worth
Yeah.
it. All right.
There's nothing more important
So
than
this costs CP. Do I get a 3-up? Okay, so we
There you
converted it. Good stuff. So those are fails. So
I have a
these are
feeling I'm going to regret that.
all wounds, and they're all at AP -4.
Okay. So
So-
I need 6s to
Yeah,
save those.
roll the sergeant one separately. So
Okay.
we.
Here it comes. Nothing.
Okay, so that goes through.
And then how many other ones?
7.
I think the Riptide's going to get evaporated. 2, 4, 6, 7. That effect. Here they come. 6s, and each one is 2 wounds, right?
Correct.
Ooh. Ouch! That's going to hurt. Yeah, I think he's dead.
So we took 5
2,
at 2,
4,
so 10,
6, 8, 10,
and then 3.
13. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
I think so. He already has 2 on him.
And it starts with 14. So
14 wounds. Yeah, the Riptide just got melted. And you got 4 victory points from that, right? Because of
I've maxed out
Kingslayer
Kingslayer
or whatever?
Correct.
Okay. So it's the secondary objectives are max 4 for the game.
Correct.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all you can get.
So there's nothing more from Kingslayer
Okay,
coming.
nice. Oh, that's so bad. The Ultramarines are like way ahead on victory points now.
And then, so Marneus Calgar, his
That's not even done. I still got all this stuff coming.
It's true.
Oh, that's brutal.
Marneus
Okay.
Calgar's warlord trait is called Add Up to the Codex. So on a 5 or 6, I'm going to get that command point back that I just spent.
Oh, okay. Fun.
Here comes a roll.
I love it.
And I get it back.
Nice.
So I'm still at 8 command points.
Marneus Calgar.
And then we'll move over to this Whirlwind Scorpius. What's the toughness on the Ghost Keels?
So Marneus Calgar, to activate that, he takes off his helmet and he shakes his long, lustrous locks free. And everyone's like, oh, wow, I could totally do this again. Anyway, go ahead. I'm ready.
So this is a
I'm
strength
breaking
6 weapon.
Colton into my nonsense.
What's the toughness of your Ghost Keels? Just so I pick the right target.
I want to check this because it matters. Toughness is 6.
Okay, that's perfect. So you'll be able to pass off wounds on 2s. Okay, so we'll start with these guys.
Okay, I'm
These
ready.
gentlemen. So we'll
Now,
start.
these are indirect fire, correct?
Yeah, they have 2 profiles. So they have an indirect fire. It's strength 5, because Devastator AP -1, but it's 43 shots. Or they have a direct fire, 24-inch range, strength 8. But we're going to do the indirect fire because we've got to clear these screens. Well, the drone's not a screen.
Right.
So here's how many shots this one has.
4d3.
So 3, 4,
6,
5,
7, 8. Perfectly average.
So it would be 3s, but we're 4s because you're -1 to hit, but we are within the reroll aura. So
Okay.
lots of rerolls happening. Guess that's payback for rolling good with the Hellblasters.
I guess so.
We pick up another 3. Okay. So we got 5 hits, strength 5, toughness 4, so we're looking for 3s again.
Wait, you're attacking the ghost keel or the drones?
The drones. Yep.
Wow, the drones. Wow, you're really after those drones. Okay, I'm ready.
So we're looking for a 3, and we'll reroll the skulls. So there's a pair of skulls.
How many wounds does this thing do?
1
Each
apiece.
one. Okay.
So it's AP -1, so 5 dice at AP -1,
Okay.
and 1 damage apiece.
And my ghost keels are at 3-ups.
The drones.
No, the drones. Okay, so they need 5s. So this is a pair of drones making the saves right here. 5 shots, looking for 5s.
Pretty good.
Nice, but 2 of them die. Ugh. So they're dead.
Alright, so we'll go to the other gun, the other Rapier, and he'll shoot the last set of drones.
Oh! Each of these is a separate unit.
Correct.
I
Yep.
thought it was 8d3 between them. It's each.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
43 each.
That's a lot of shots.
Yeah, so here comes the
Okay, I'm
other
ready.
cannon. So 2, 5, 7, 9.
Okay. That's slightly better, actually.
Yeah. Needing 4s, rerolling. 2, 3. Still not doing hot on the first hit roll, but that's why we have rerolls. So these 2 fail. So pick up 6 hits, needing 3s to wound. But only roll skulls, so those 2 are no. Okay, so 4 at -1. So a little worse than last time. We'll see how it pulls through.
Okay, and this is against the drones again.
Correct.
And hold on. Before they die, they want to be facing forward.
Oh, that's
4
why the other ones
shots,
died.
looking for 5s. This is against the rapiers. 2 fails, 2 drones dead. So all the drones are dead. Are you happy now, I
I'm
hope?
so happy. That is like the key.
Picking on the little drones.
All right, so now
Yeah, it's to get rid of the drones.
yeah.
Well, and for you, it's to get rid of Marneus Calgar.
Yeah. If you shut down that
Because
reroll aura,
his force multiplier is
huge.
insane. Yeah, I should have been but I couldn't shoot him because of the other things.
It's true.
in front of
That's
him.
why I've kind of set it up.
Oh, that's why you didn't want my commander to fly in
Yeah.
and blast him.
Because you can come in. Basically you need a 4-inch bubble in order to drop in next to
Right.
me because his base plus an inch around.
Right.
So I had it set up so that would be really hard.
No, you did it. You did it really
Okay,
well.
so we'll move over to this rapier. So it has
I have a feeling.
okay. So the Whirlwind Scorpius has 3d3 shots, but it didn't move, so it's allowed to shoot twice.
Oh,
So
wow, that is amazing. But they are 200 and some odd points, 220 points.
You pay
or
through the
whatever.
nose for them. But when
Yeah,
they
but that is so many shots.
Yeah, so here
That's a
comes
lot.
the 63.
Okay, no, just stop.
Oh,
I want
stop.
everyone to appreciate, first off, how cool this model looks. Second, it's in the Forge World Codex
Correct.
Index Astartes or whatever it's called. I don't know. We'll get that out momentarily for kicks. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, so we're gonna see what these things can do. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
It's shooting where?
it's going to shoot at this first ghost kill.
Okay, got it.
This is amount of shots. So each of these is a D3.
Okay,
For how many
this is
shots?
number of shots. And this is a double shot because it didn't move.
Correct.
But it's
So-
indirect fire, so I bet you find yourself getting this a lot.
Yeah.
That's
you choose
basically
not
the
to move it.
normal thing.
And next turn, there's a cool little trick.
Did you say it was a 48-inch range?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to move this model.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah,
Okay,
very rare. So
wait, then I'm going to see something else terrible.
Yeah, so next turn, when we move to the tactical doctrine, the heavy will lose their additional -1. But Ultramarines specifically, if you don't advance during your movement phase, you can shoot it in the tactical doctrine. You can shoot as if you haven't moved, even if you have moved.
Okay.
And
And
so-
these guys get to shoot twice if they don't move.
Yeah, and the aggressors do, your Devastator squads, your shoot.
So these guys can still move.
But not this turn, but next turn,
Next turn
they
they
will be
can.
able to.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Makes it a lot more flexible.
Awesome, I love it. And by the way, in my business, hello, I'm going to get on camera here. In my business, which is commission painting, of course, I get to see what's good just by getting a lot of those commissions coming
sure.
through. And I'm getting a lot of Ultramarines. I'm just like, what's with all the Ultramarines? Everyone's like, how much is it? And I don't know, and I'm going to play Ultramarines. Oh, by the way, I'm changing my thing to Ultramarines. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess people like the color blue. Oh, no. No. That's not it at all. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. I'm excited. I think this is good.
Well, honestly, I think you're going to start getting a lot of white scars as well. They were the other supplement that came out, and their bikes, they're really cool. So you might be getting some bikes too. But
great.
I love my Ultramarines. I've played them since I started. I picked them because I wasn't good at painting, and so I picked whatever the box color was so I could help out. And it just kind of turned out that they were better. So this is the number of shots. We got 9, 11, 12, 14 shots.
Wow. And by the way, the average shots would have been 12.
Yeah. So a little bit
Slightly,
above.
slightly above average. Not like, oh my God, so many shots. Okay, go ahead.
So your ghost kill is just -1 now. It doesn't get the stack because the drones are
That's
gone.
right.
So we're looking for 4s, re-rolling all the fails. Okay, so these are good so far. Some re-rolls. Alright, so that did pretty good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hits. Strength 6, toughness 6, so 4s, re-rolling 1 for the lieutenant. Those are just no good. So no re-rolls, but 2, 4, 5 at -3.
Oh, that's brutal. So I need 6s. Are they multiple wounds?
2 damage apiece.
Oh, that's where it is.
That's where it's going to come from.
Oh, these guys are going to get melted. Oh, hold on. Oh, 1. Fantastic. So 4. So that's 8 wounds.
8 damage, yeah.
Right? And Ghost Keels have 10 wounds. So let's just get a D8 here. This guy has been crippled.
How many wounds does he have total?
10.
Also 10, if you take an 8. Alright. There is a
He just got melted. That's brutal.
lovely little stratagem.
Okay, go.
I really want to kill this model, and so there's a new stratagem that came out in the Space Marine Codex called Suppression Fire. So keyword Whirlwind and keyword Thunderfire Cannon, for 2 CP, you get to shoot that gun again. So the way it works for the Scorpius is they don't get their double shoot again, so it's just 1 more. So this is going to be 3 D3 extra shots.
Okay.
So I'll pay the 2 CP, so I'm down to 6. I've already regained 1 this whole battle round, so I can't get them, so I'm down to 6 CP. Here come the number of shots. So 3, 4, 5. Looking for 4s. Rerolling.
Reroll for Marnies.
Nice. Okay, and then we need
Another one.
4s again but rerolling 1s for the lieutenant. So those are just no good.
Oh, brutal.
It's getting close.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
1 into a 1.
Wow.
All right, so minus
This is
3, but it could
So I
happen.
need a 6.
Needs a 6.
Nope.
2
dead.
damage. Does he have a blow up thing or anything at all?
Oh, maybe. Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
That's fine.
Okay. So he's melted. Blah.
All right, so we'll move over to the last Scorpius, and he'll shoot at the next ghost kill.
Okay, got it.
Number of shots: 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Okay.
Okay, 6, 10, 13. Looking for 4s. Reroll these. Those are good so far. Picked up another 3. All right. And then we need 4s again, but only rerolling the 1s. So those 2s are no good. 3 1s to reroll. We can hope. Picked
What's
up
the
another 1.
strength of his thing?
6.
Okay.
So that's why we're at 4s. So 2, 4, 5 at the minus
5
3.
wounds at minus 3. Okay, got it. And that's just the normal profile. Minus 3.
So it's minus
2
2,
wounds.
but the plus 1 for Devastator Doctrine.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, great. So I need 6s. That's for this guy. And I got none, so that's 10 wounds, and he's melted. Right?
That's correct.
Yep. Blah. You know what? I'm going to use a command. No, 6 is too far out. Nope, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to try and keep him alive.
Yeah, keeping that extra model.
Command reroll. Ah, he still didn't make it. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. They are at a line of sight for him, but he's a character. How many wounds does he have?
I don't know.
If
Maybe.
it's more than 9, then he's targetable. If it's less than 9, I won't be able to target him.
Oh, I see. Yeah. This is sort of an important thing. He has 6 wounds.
Okay, so I can't target him, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Well, moving into charge phase, I had forgotten that this had a fly keyword, so even if I had managed to charge him with the scouts and pull him off the objective, it wouldn't slow his shooting down at all, so
Right.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were going to do that.
Yeah, and we're just outside of charge range to the fire blade, so that's the Ultramarines turn 1.
Okay, sounds good. All right, it's the bottom of the first, and I've been effectively just melted off of the board with all the shooting. Oh my God, so much shooting. All right, and so we took a look at, here's my rough notes on secondary objectives and stuff like that. Colton's sitting really good looking at 11 points to my 3, basically. He picked up 4 for Kingslayer for killing the Riptide. 1 point for every 2 wounds done to the Riptide, which is the maximum you can get for that secondary objective. And then marked for death, he had marked the Ghost Keels and killed 2 of those for 1 point each. And then also got Butcher's Bill for 1 point for killing 2 units of any 2 units.
Any two.
Right. And then, but I did crank up 2 whopping points for Gangbusters for almost doing in the aggressors.
The last point was
basically.
really easy on that one.
And what else? Objectives. Yeah, and objectives and kill. Yeah, I got skunked on that one. So, all right. Well, this is great, and I hope this is helpful for anybody who is starting to look at the ITC scenarios just for fun, and also maybe getting into the competitive scene. It's a lot to keep track of. So, all right, we're going into Tau turn 2. Let's see if I can turn it around. All right, top of the second, Tau turn 2. So basically, I jetted my Cold Star 40 inches. These guys can get where they are needed. I should have been blowing up Calgar. Like, I was like, how bad could he be? Oh, incredibly bad. Well, with the reroll, it multiplies. It makes those half misses half again. So it force multiplies all the shooting by time and a half, mathematically speaking, approximately that. And that's huge. That is like an enormous force multiplier. Ugh. Ugh. All right, so my shooting, I just advanced these guys, parked those guys, the other unit's dead. So here comes the Cadre Fireblade with his marker light. He moved, so he's going to need a 3-up to hit Calgar, and he misses. So here comes the Cold Stars. So this one's going to shoot at Calgar, and he has 4 shots. And this guy only moved normally, so he's looking for 2s. Oh, geez, 2 misses. Okay, that's all right. We're playing a numbers game here. Strength 9. And
Toughness
amazingly,
5,
yeah, so
you
one
get a plus
wounding
1 to your
hit.
damage roll or 2 wound roll, right?
No, that was only for 1 turn.
Oh, okay.
For the thing. Yep. So there you go. Make 1 save at -5.
All right,
So I think he has a force field or whatever, right?
Yeah.
By the way, good job on your camera work.
Thank you.
Most people, when they were reaching for their dice, would have they would have drifted.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
So here comes a 4-up invuln.
Oh, and he made it.
And he makes it.
It's a good thing I got that other guy on deck. And we'll see if he can wipe those 8 wounds off of his face.
Was that
So
the
here it
whole...
comes. That was everything.
one? Okay.
I just rolled all 4 guns at the same time. The next guy, he's going to looking for 3s. 2 misses. Again, that is not great odds. So looking for 3s to wound. And no wounds.
do you want to CP reroll one of those?
Yeah, I would actually. There you go. No,
Hey.
it's not flat on the table.
There you go.
But I still
Dice
get
don't
it.
lie. There
All
it
right.
is.
So make the save, the invuln save
Right.
it is for this one.
Here it comes, looking for another 4-up. And
All right,
it is a
awesome.
fail. How much damage is it?
Yay! It's best out of 2d6.
Okay, so
for
I'm going to
less than
CP
half
reroll
range.
that.
Okay.
So
Great, you definitely should.
here comes the reroll. So 4-up and then another 4 is 75% chance of success. And I failed it.
Wow.
Do I get it back on 5 or 6 the CP? I get it back, so we're still at 6 CP.
Nice. That's fantastic.
But we are
That
about
was
to take some
really
serious
good.
damage.
Yeah, at half range, let's see, fusion. Targets within half range, rolls 2 dice and discard the lowest. So best out of 2. Oh, only 2 damage.
Okay.
That was, I gotta tell you, for 4 fusions at point blank, that was a very, very, very poor showing. But that's all right. I still got my Riptide.
So real quick,
Not Riptide,
there's
the
another
ghost
thing
kid.
about Calgar's armor, the armor of
Yeah.
Heracles. So not only the 4-up invuln, but he halves all damage received.
Oh, okay.
So out of that 2, he's only going to actually take
rounded
1.
down or
Rounded up. So 2
okay.
becomes 1, but 3 becomes 2.
Right. Got it. Okay, so he's taken 1. He's taken 1 wound. Let's see if the Riptide can do it. It's not the Riptide.
The Ghost Keel.
Gonna overcharge my ion, cyclic ion raker, heavy
Alright.
6. So I moved, and I need 5s to hit. So here they come, and that is 1 wound to him and 2 hits. And we're going to be doing strength 8. It's -2 to the save, so make 1 save.
Okay, looking at 1 at our invuln. And we miss again, but I'm out of CP reroll, so there's nothing I can do.
All right, it's D3 is the wounds.
D3.
2 wounds.
So 2 becomes 1, so Calgar's taken 2 wounds
2
now so
wounds
far.
total. All right, fantastic. And then I got the 2 ions, but not at half range, and that is their assaults. So that would be 1 hit.
Or your... Oh yeah, assault, because you're not heavy. Rudder.
Yep. And 1 wound.
Ooh, okay.
The 3. And
And
that's
a
a save. All right. That's all my shooting, and I have no charges, so that's the end of my turn. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, so we got to the movement phase. The scouts over
What did
here.
you do?
The scouts jumped onto the objective. They were already on it, but now we're just hugging it. The reason why we did this is
Yeah, the commander flew off. They were all nervous that they see him
yeah. We
That's the sound my commanders make, by the way,
Ugh,
when they fly.
love it.
Go ahead.
So we pivoted around this because there's some fire blades coming in, or fire brands. What do they call those?
Breachers.
The breachers. The breachers are coming up. So I want to make it take as long as possible before they can get shots off on my guys holding the objective.
Right. Well, it's going to be a while because they can't even get up to. Well, they could advance, I guess.
They could
but they're
advance.
not going to shoot until the turn after that.
So basically, it bought me an extra turn moving here instead of staying
Right.
where we were at.
Okay.
We pulled these scouts off the top because obviously the commanders are here, so no point in defending this section of the board. So we're going to start trying to make our way over there, and hopefully these stern guards can clear the path.
Right.
That's the goal as far as that goes. Coming over
Okay.
here, all the heavy weapons, they didn't move. The Hellblasters moved just in case you want to start popping some shots off with your breachers. I made the range a little bit farther, and we're going to make sure we're all within our bubble here. The aggressors, it's we're talking 1-inch charges, 2-inch charges for this. It's going to be really easy to make the charges in.
Right.
And then these guys got power fists. They don't usually see combat, but when they do, you're going to see something fun happen right here. Quick. Then the scouts.
Yes.
Scouts over here, they're shaking in their boots. They're really hoping the ghost keel goes away before they have to do something because they're outmatched on that plane. All right, that's all the move phase. So we're going to go into shooting. We're going to start with the Stern Guard veterans. The Stern Guards didn't move, so they get to keep their rapid fire shooting, and they're going to shoot this squad of breachers here. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice. We're looking for 3s, and there's no rerolls. So no, oh. And then strength 4, toughness 3, so 3s again. No. And then we've moved from Devastator Doctrine into Tactical Doctrine.
Okay.
So the Tactical Doctrine means that rapid fire weapons get the additional AP now.
Okay.
And so we're 2, 4, 5 at -3 now instead of -2.
Oh, well then they get no saves.
Okay.
They're just dead.
So then there's
because they have a 4-up. Okay, these guys die wretchedly.
Okay, so then these scouts, they moved, but they also advanced, and so they're not going to get a chance to shoot. So we'll go to the Hellblasters. So the Hellblasters, we're going to shoot them. We're going to shoot at the ghost keel. All right, what's the toughness on these commanders?
It's 5.
It's 5. Yes, the Hellblasters are definitely going to shoot the ghost keel, and you know what? We'll go hot because we're feeling frosty. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then, just like we did before, we'll have the sergeant roll a different dice, just so we know what's going on. Okay, we are looking for 4s because he's -1. I'll reroll all
Hellblasters versus the ghost keel. Okay.
So far we've rolled 1-1 that if we don't get to fix it, then a guy will die.
Okay, so Marnius is the one giving them these rerolls.
Correct. So saves the day.
Got it.
So we have 4 fails. One of those was the sergeants. And then we're going to move into strength 8, toughness 6. So 3s to wound, reroll 1s for the lieutenant. So we have 2, 4, 5. That was a 5. 5 at -4, but one of them is going to be a 3 damage. The other 4
Well,
are 2.
there's no saves.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I think he's melted.
So 8, 11 damage.
11 damage, and he has 10. So this ghost keel has been reduced to slag. Ooh. All right, go Hellblasters! What the heck?
All right, so we'll just go with the shooting. So the Rapier Cannon. So the Rapier, they have a direct shooting profile that's not indirect. It's 24 inches, strength 8, AP minus. I'll look up the AP minus real quick. I think it's 3, but it might be 4. Okay, the Shadow Shell is -2, damage 3. It's flat 4 shots.
Okay,
so we'll start with this one. We're going to shoot this farther commander.
Okay, great. So not
no minuses to
Warlord.
hit.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, looking for 3s, rerolls. Okay. So 1 fail. Strength 8, toughness 5, so 3s again, rerolling 1s. There's a 1.
That's from the lieutenant.
From the lieutenant. So there's
Giving you
3
the reroll
at
to
-2.
1. Okay, I got a 3 save, so I need 5s for this one. And here they come. Oh, look at that! What?
Wow, so you saved 9 damage.
Nice.
All right. So the other rapier will shoot the same target.
Oh! Continue. That was actually my turn.
Okay. So here's...
Because I did my turn so fast.
Looking for 3.
I think I'm winning in terms of how quickly I'm taking my turn.
Oh, wow. So only 2 hits with full rerolls.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound. Okay, so
All right.
2 wounds at your 5-up.
Okay. And what was that from again?
That's from the other rapier now. So
Oh, I
first
see.
one you saved.
Looking for 5s. So I failed 1.
3 damage coming through.
3 damage? Okay. I'll put 3 damage on him. Got it.
All right, so we'll go to the rapier, or the Scorpius. Whirlwind Scorpius. So he's got his...
And by the way, that would be a great opportunity for conversion work if you didn't want the Forge World thing. Hold on, I got to tell you my idea. Okay, you hold it. Thank you. All right, so I have this idea. Tanks are just creatures now. They've got toughness. They move around. they behave like creatures. So I thought, awesome, you could get a footprint that looked like the size of the vehicle, right? And I thought, wouldn't it be great to make a Primaris-themed Whirlwind, where you had like this quad walker, right? There's lots of kits that make that. Put the Whirlwind launcher on top, Games Workshop parts if you need it, and then make a Primaris crew of 1 or 2 guys, like Tech Marine looking guys with like servo harnesses.
Oh, sure.
And there you go. That would be your cool Primaris Whirlwind.
That looked very cool.
Yeah. I command it to be so. Colton, you could be a little more enthusiastic about my idea. Colton's just looking at me like,
it doesn't hover.
But when your Scorpiuses look as good as this, you don't need no stupid secondhand ideas. Okay, let's have it.
All right, so the
next?
Scorpius, we've got, it's 63 shots total.
Got it?
Add the wounded.
Now that's a power it normally has to double shoot for just not moving.
Correct.
Fantastic. Okay.
So 6, 9, 12, 14, 15 shots. Holy cow. 6, 10. 15.
This is bad. So this is the Scorpius against this Cold Star suit.
Looking for 3s. Rerolling the fails.
Okay.
So a couple fails so far, but doing pretty good. All right. And then strength 6, toughness 5, so 3s again, but only the 1's getting rerolled. So these 2s are just no good.
Oh no.
Oh no. 3, 6, 10 at -2.
Okay, great. Since I'm rolling one-handed, I'll just do volleys.
Okay.
And how many wounds does it do
2
for
apiece.
each one? Okay, well, I only have 3 left. So there you go, he's dead.
Okay.
Ugh, this guy's melted off the face of the earth.
6.
All right, fantastic. I'm ready.
All right, so this next Scorpius will shoot at the other commander. This is number of shots. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10.
Got it.
10. Looking for 3s.
These guys don't happen to have a minimum range, do they?
They don't.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Okay, so there's 10 hits. Look for 3s again for wounds.
Okay.
Reroll the skulls. Okay, but there's a couple 2s. Alright, so they're looking at 6 at -2.
Okay, great. And each one is 2 damage, right? Okay, sounds good. Looking for 5s. No, wait. Yeah, I have a 3-up save.
Save pretty good though.
Wow, that was a lot of saves.
So save 3.
So I take 4 wounds.
Okay.
Did I miss something?
Or 5 up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so
many
he's
wounds does he
dead
have?
too. He has 6.
Oh, okay.
So 2 each. So this guy's melted too. Ugh. All right. Wow. We're going to have to stand like uncomfortably close. Hey, buddy, what's up? All right. So, guys, you know what? Let me just move this back a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. All right. So, by the way, hold on. Let me flip this around. There we go. Did you? Some people just fell off their office chairs. So it's about, I don't know, it feels like 8 at night or something like that. Maybe 8:18.
Oh,
Yeah,
very
there you go.
accurate.
So I just met Colton for the first time tonight.
That's true.
And you are great. Oh, the
Thank you.
shake.
The
Thank you
shake.
very much for a good game.
It was a good game.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Happy to.
The fans have been asking for battle reports.
Okay.
And I know why. It's because I'm so amazingly awesome.
It's true.
There's not, like, you can go out and you can find better quality battle reports easily.
But no one's got more energy.
So many good ones. But come on, this, please. So anyway, but I am trying to get out at least once a week, get 2 people out to have a game. And my plan is to be in the room, possibly operate the camera and add some sort of, like, I don't know, energy to the thing. But I am hoping that you'll come back
I'd love to.
and that you'll pick someone to come with you.
Okay.
If you don't have to. I've got other people on the line for it.
Okay.
Who I'm working with to come out. And then there's always me, too. So, obviously, Colton is more familiar with competitive play. So, all right, well, give me a redux. What are your thoughts on the game? MVP, LVP, stuff like that.
Alright, so going into this game, every time you play Tau, you know that knocking out those drones are what's keeping those battle suits online. And so I used my rapiers, and basically everything I could, I had to shift those drones right away. And so you saw that not only did I go knock out the Riptide shield drones, but I knocked off everything within 3 inches. And then once that was free, I had my Hellblasters, which were my go-to like high strength weapon. Went hot and managed to take it out. Probably my MVP was actually the Hellblaster unit. Everything that they shot at went to just melted away. The really cool thing is that new Codex, you can be able to give that sergeant that little extra wound that on his damage roll. You saw both times that he hit, that extra damage made the difference. And so that is definitely a nice new Codex thing, and I really like it.
All these other armies and players are going to have to get hard to deal with this Space Marine stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
And because I don't think it's over the top, but I think it synergizes really, really, really well. Mm-hmm. Like if you're weaving all those elements together, oh my gosh, what? So for example, let's say instead of Marneus Calgar,
okay,
you had taken some other unit. Let's say another unit of Hellblaster. How much is Marneus Calgar?
Marneus Calgar is 200 points. So
yeah.
The other equivalent to HQ I usually take is I take the Phobos Captain now, and that's 99 points. I got a big point reduction in the new Codex. It's 99 points, and so basically you save 100 points. But you have to spend 2 command points to make him Chapter Master to get the same reroll, and Marneus Calgar gives you 2 command points.
Wait,
so it costs 4,
Marneus Calgar, so you can give that reroll ability to just a guy.
Chapter Master.
That's great, I love that.
It used to cost 3 CP, but now it costs 2 CP.
To make him a Chapter Master.
Roger, at the beginning of the game.
But Marneus Calgar costs extra points, but he doesn't cost that to give him the ability.
Correct, and he gives you 2 command points. So essentially not taking Calgar costs 4 command points.
Right. Right, okay, great. That's really cool. What else?
Another thing, we didn't really get to see it play out, but the Lieutenant, he also got a Warlord trait, and he got the Relic. So he actually was quite a big counterpunch unit. So those commanders, they died to just the fire in the fire round, or in the shooting phase. But if you would have seen the charge, both Calgar and the Lieutenant can hold his own weight with how I had him. He has the Imperial Sword, was his Warlord trait, which is the +1 strength and +1 attack. So you would have seen him 7 attacks almost, and then 8 strength. So basically he would have been able to wound a knight on a 4 as a lieutenant. So it's actually really good unit.
So he force multiplies your shooting.
He also does that.
And when someone finally gets up to him, he can go up and beat stick on somebody.
Yeah.
That's really good. Do you find that this particular build or type of build limits your mobility?
So because I've been playing with the old Codex for so long, I'm actually used to Ultramarines basically being a castle army, and so it's not any less mobile than before. In fact, going turn 2 forward, all those tanks and things, they can now do their movement for free once I'm in the Tactical Doctrine. So it's actually more mobile than it ever has been before.
Oh, you're right. That's really good. You know, and it's easy. I've been playing for a long time. Okay. I owned a game shop in Oregon in '98. So I'm coming on, basically I've hit, I think, 21 years painting now.
Yeah.
Yes, and it must be some kind of record because I still suck so horribly at it. So anyway, I've been playing so long, and usually people, they come up, and if they get wiped out, it's like, the army. It's like, no, get better. Because I could have played a ton better. What did I do? I walked all my suits right up the middle into the jaws of death. Didn't use their mobility. Didn't try and go around and sort of wipe things out over on this side first. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, a lot of your indirect fire, was 48. Yep. The rapiers were 60 inches.
They were 60.
So you can't really get away from those. But, so if I came in and it was like Sean played the exact same game over again, I definitely could have given you more of a challenge.
Well, in all honesty, those aggressors, while if they don't move, it's 119 shots average. Because your toughness is it's more than mine, I'm wounding on 5s. You might have been better off trying to knock off the Hellblasters first. It would have been way easy to get your first kill to get that point. and then my ability to just knock off models would have gone. I think they have a little bit better damage.
Yeah, you said that 119, so I was just like so worried about that.
Yeah,
but
that's 119
that's not how the math
and
works.
5s. Yeah, so it's
right,
or 30-something% after that.
Well, so here's my question. Okay, what 2 things, if you were to say, Sean,
Yep.
you're going to be a competitive player,
Okay.
but you're stuck with these models,
Yep.
except I'm going to allow you to drop 2 things, and I'm going to allow you to add 2 things. What would you advise me to drop and add?
Okay, so the Hellbashers, right?
Add a good army. Throw this army in the garbage. Okay, go ahead. Now I'm ready.
So you wanted indirect fire. So while I had 48-inch range on the Scorpiuses as a smart missile 36, well, those Hellbashers were further than 12.
I think they're 30, but go ahead.
Oh, they were further than 12 away from the Scorpiuses.
Right, sure.
And so you could have tagged those Hellbashers without being in my threat range.
Okay.
And so a little bit of fandangling, you could have knocked out those Hellbashers without ever being afraid of serious hitback. Because the only thing I've been hitchback with is the Rapiers, and those are only strength 5 instead of strength 6.
Okay.
And so my ability to wound whatever was shooting me with the smart missiles is a lot different.
Okay.
And then those commanders, instead of trying to knock off those scouts, you really should have actually gone for something right off the bat.
Right.
Because that guy alone would have knocked out the aggressor squad. So even without switching anything, just bringing that commander to also kill the aggressors.
Right. Instead of killing 2 scouts with fusion blasters.
Yep. Because I didn't get a save.
misallocated resources.
Yep.
And also, if I had it to do over again, I would have loaded out my battle suits differently.
Sure.
Like going up against this type of army. But go ahead. I'm ready. What else?
All right.
Still waiting for units to get rid of, units to add.
And then when I was killing those shield drones, you notice I only had like 1 little extra per drone, maybe, or I just barely got 2 drones killed. So if you would have had even 3 drones on those, I would have had a hard time clearing those drones. Just that little bit of an addition. And what's that, 10 points?
Right.
So if you'd have gone 20 points per those battle suits, I would have had to dedicate twice as much fire, and I never would have gotten it done.
Can they add? I only thought they could have 2 drones each.
I'm not like the expert in Tau, but you can.
Well, I could have had units of drones too. You can just
Also
straight
that.
up grab
Yep.
10 drones and just be like, here they go. They're following them around.
Yeah.
And those effectively become like extra wounds for your guys.
Yes. And
That's the problem with the drones.
Yeah,
Right.
So even better than that, if you take a shield drone's got its invuln, it's got its feel no pain, but when you pass a wound off, you pass it off as a mortal wound. So if I were to hit your Riptide with a las cannon, roll 6 on the damage, on a 2-up, you're turning that 6 damage into 1 mortal wound.
Wait, can the shield drones get a 5-up and not die?
They get their
savior protocols?
They get their feel no pain still.
Hold on. Go ahead.
So they're going to take
I just gotta see it with my own
They're going to
eyes.
take the las cannon, 6 damage, turn it into 1 mortal wound, and it's a mortal wound, so you get your feel no pain. And so you're looking at a 30+% chance of shutting down a las cannon and hit that maxed out.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Just a bundle of shield drones
Just
to
a bundle
follow
of
my
shield drones.
wad around. 10 of them, let's
10
say.
of them, yeah.
Could really keep that unit in the game.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that's a great drop and add.
Yeah, well,
quite
it's 100
frankly.
points. Like,
And
what do you
really,
drop?
frankly, the Riptide, like, I'm waiting to just get rid of that thing out of
Oh.
this list.
Okay.
Well, because what I'd like to do, I love the Ghost Keels.
They were really cool. Those that minus 10
And
did a lot.
it is, like, people underestimate that. My point is, the Riptide could add tons of Fire Warriors
Yeah.
and those drones, and really sort of, and I'd still be looking at the 2 commanders and the 3 Ghost Keels. Or I could just drop a Ghost Keel. They cost like 200 points.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
Yeah, if you had a bunch more
It's a
Fire
toughie.
Warriors, my Rapier is basically what's going to shoot those.
Yeah.
And 43 shots, once it hits and once it wounds, it's really not as many hits and wounds that save as you think. And so you can actually take that board control, because I started owning 3/4 of the board.
Mm-hmm.
If you got enough Fire Warriors, you don't need to have your commander come attack
I could have
scouts.
just sent 10 of them to go deal with those guys.
And the scouts would have just gone away.
Right.
So that definitely would be a good switch
That's
out.
interesting. And I have them too. I have 30 Fire Warriors.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And I only play 15 in this list. It's just like nuisances, throwaway nuisances.
Yeah.
But again,
Fell out your
I already know coming in, I know this list isn't awesome. And I don't know what to expect, like, because I just cast the net out for bat rippers, right?
Yeah.
And I had, I think, 3 or 4 people respond, and I think I'm gonna get all of them basically on board. And but my point is, I'll probably end up with some more casual players like me, who are just gonna bring something and not be paying that much attention.
Yeah. Well, this is actually.
This is your soft list.
This is the fun list.
This is the easy one. I got the easy one. I got the stick without spikes. It only had metal knobs on it. So, there's that.
Yeah. Only the Hellblasters had something with more than strength 6. Other than the direct fire on the quad mortars, but
yeah, it was all a lot of like strength 5 things. Yeah. Okay.
So basically, once I knew I was playing Tau, and then he wasn't running a supremacy suit, and so it was really easy for me to kind of plan out, get more shots at that lower strength range, rather than try to run last cannons.
So the drones do have feel no pain.
Yeah.
Or what is spelled out is the same thing as feel no pain.
Even those stealth ones, eh?
Do they?
That's what I'm
I don't think they do.
Okay. But yeah, the shield drones definitely do.
Look up, hold on, let me... Yep,
we're holding.
Door is shut. Okay. I hear like dishes in there. It's my house elf. She lives in between the walls and like underneath thing, and she like sneaks down and cleans everything up.
Oh, that's so nice.
And then disappears.
Oh,
yeah.
it's even
better.
better.
See her. Sometimes I hear like a patter of feet, and I see like a shadow fly by.
Yeah.
But that's it. I'm just like, oh, and then she's gone. Yeah, it's weird. Noises at night, like knocking around. All right, anyway. Colton's like, what the hell are you talking about? Stealth field. Yeah, they don't have that.
Okay.
They don't get it. It's just the shield drones. That makes sense. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, 100 points for
See,
a wall.
and
so
learn your list instead of like, well, guess what? Maybe you're missing some things and not playing it very tight. Although I have been playing this list for a while and I kind of like starting to feel comfortable. Okay, what else? Oh, adding things. So I would drop the Riptide. I know people love Riptides, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And then I'm going to add more Fire Warriors and more whatever. Oh, and I'm going to rearm the Breachers. Oh. Those Breachers are useless. They don't... Just get regular... I just have regular Fire Warriors with the 30-inch thing. Because they always have that.
Yeah.
So they have something, they at least have a chance to be shooting. The Breachers, like in this game, they didn't shoot anything.
Yeah.
They were never within 12 inches of something. They were just like, this gun does slightly better at 6 inches, No. That's not Tau. Just get your regular fire. I don't know, do you find, like...
Yes.
good Tau players are rocking them Breachers?
No, not the Breachers, but the Fire Wars, yes. Because draw marker lights. That's the big thing to really up your Tau game. So you can bring a marker light in each of those squads.
Right.
And
30, 5 man each. That's six marker lights.
Well, and then there's a stratagem. I think it's your Fireblade or whoever's the HQ uniform. Yeah. They could roll at D3 marker lights for a strat. So once you get to 4 marker lights, I think it's 4 marker lights. Now you can move and shoot your heavies. If you're shooting something with 4 marker lights, you don't suffer the penalty for moving shooting heavies.
Right.
And so you start stacking those, and suddenly...
No, you're right. The marker lights are fantastic. What I found in my limited experience is that... I'm checking to make sure we're recording. Is that... first off, there's a stratagem that gives you basically an extra D3. Yeah. I think that may be what you're thinking about.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think the character gives that.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just, I don't know, maybe. But the Cadre Fireblade, I know, doesn't. He has one. Okay. He has a marker light. Yeah. But he doesn't add D3. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. But the other thing is, marker lights at level 1 is awesome. It's reroll 1s. Yeah. And then at 2 and 3, they're terrible. And then you need 4. So like you need to really pile on marker lights to get anything better. But if you're just playing the numbers game and you're putting that 1 marker light on like 2 or 3 different things, then that starts adding up.
Well, but even just...
It ain't no Marnius Calgar, though, I'll tell you that.
But you wanted to kill...
Reroll all misses. Jeez.
But you almost got that aggressor squad. Even just the rerolls of 1s would have done it. Just that extra shots.
Yeah, that extra little bit. Okay, keep going. I'm ready. I think we're
Yeah, I think that about covers it.
Well, Colton, thank you for coming. I haven't played 40K in a while. You're a fantastic opponent. Very personable on camera, and your army looks amazing. And
I appreciate that.
You obviously know what you're doing. So really, you got it all. And I hope let Colton know that he needs to come back.
And if I screwed something up, let me know too.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to hear something.
They're going to do that anyway, pal.
Without my permission.
Yeah, you don't need
to say anything.
You don't need to invite nerds to tell you did something wrong.
That's fair enough.
By the way, every time you make a correction, I imagine you're talking like this. Well, actually, in my mind, that's how I'm reading your comment.
The well, actually, guys.
Well, I think you missed this. All right, I'm looking for the Fireblade guy. Yes?
Hey, can I move your car?
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. All right, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
We're out of here.